Monday, April the 29th, last couple days of April. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching now. If you're watching it now, thank you for watching it later when I repost it. Uh, it's there for your convenience to see what are the new books being set into the wild this week. Today, we're looking at cozy mysteries. Each day of the week, we look at different genres of books. On Mondays, we look at cozy mysteries. On Tuesdays, we look at mysteries and thrillers. On Wednesdays, we look at romance. On Thursday, we look at fantasy and sci-fi. And Friday is Freeform Friday, or Free for All, whatever you want to say. We look at the books that are interesting, that we did not cover otherwise, or more cozies, because there's always a lot of those. Hope you had a good weekend. Good morning, Kim. How are you doing? How'd the weekend go? I finished my book, Three, excuse me, Three Can Keep a Secret by Emmy Hilliard, third in the Greer Hogan Librarian series, gave it 4 stars. And then I finished a book I had started and let go by the wayside, Two Bare Arms by Blake Banner, a police procedural. And I gave that one 3.5. Alrighty. Other quick announcements. No sprints tonight on my channel. Actually, we have 2 sprints in the Killer Cozies groups today. Lee is doing it later, midday-ish, I believe, on her channel, Dark Roots Creations, to celebrate her YouTube anniversary. And then I think Sarah's doing one tonight at the regular time. My next ones are tomorrow evening at I do Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then the Saturday afternoons. Kim, you're doing pretty good. That's okay for a Monday morning. Get rid of this banner. Let's hop into the cozy mysteries being released into the wild of this week. I already had one up to make sure things were going okay. Manuscript Mysteries at the Robin Hood Club by Jennifer Ashe. This is first in a series. Proposed series. There's great excitement when a previously undiscovered Robin Hood ballad manuscript, Robin Hood and the Carter, turns up in the same town as the Robin Hood Club's latest fan convention. But the Robin Hood Club's special guest, Harry Danby, writer and creator of the hit TV series Return to Sherwood, can't help thinking the discovery is rather too coincidental. With her best friend Dot at her side, Harry finds herself taken out of her quiet writing life and catapulted into a world of enthusiastic fans, actor egos, and jealous fellow authors. As the Robin Hood Club event goes underway, speculation about the new ballad grows, and then Harry notices that one of the Robin Hood Club's most devoted followers has gone missing. And this is Kindle Unlimited. Hoping to read a good bit today. Oh, that sounds lovely. Cole says, hi, hey, how you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Ballads and Bloodshed, a Cody Cassidy cozy mystery by Dan DeConing. It was supposed to be just another gig for Cody Cassidy, a country music star. As a favor to her bandmate, Bozeman James, Cody Cassidy agrees to be the opening act at an album release party for a rising star, a longtime friend of Bozeman's. Bozeman's an hour and a half away here in Montana. The concert hits a sour note when Cody discovers the star of the show dead in his bed. How did you discover that? When means, motive, and opportunity all point to Bozeman, he's arrested for the murder, and it's up to Cody to come up with another viable suspect. It's murder, music, and mayhem in this second book. Cody, Wyoming is also not too far from me. Mystery Magnet. Comes out today. Came out last week in the paperback. So I think we looked at it then, because it does sound kind of familiar. Murder on the Finsbury Flyer, a Ruth Morgan mystery, third in that series by Peter J. Black. April 8th. They are trying to bamboozle us. We will not be. But if these titles or covers look interesting to you, you can certainly check them out further. Here's one. Sparkling Seas. Sparkling Seas, Sparkling Jewels, Book 19 in the Cozy Cruise Mysteries by Lizzie Josephson. The weather was perfect as the Concerto sailed around Australia. The blue seas sparkled under the brightly shining sun, and at night the stars were pinpricks like diamonds in the black sky. Aboard the ship in the evening, all the public rooms were full of sparkling jewels adorning the wrists, ears, fingers, and necks of the wealthy clientele who loved to sail on Cosmo's cruise line. Who wouldn't enjoy sailing the circumference of Australia, visiting many of the wine areas, as well as intriguing cities and towns, snorkeling, diving, touring, and enjoying the wonderful food, every meal, faultless service, and the pinnacle of luxury at sea? Well, it was a joyful trip until some of those sparkling jewels began to disappear. At first, nobody noticed the thief was that clever, but soon one of the victims clued in to her loss. Chief Security Officer Marianne Magnus didn't like the idea there was a jewel thief on board, but she was confident her team would find the culprit. Captain John Crane had faith that his security chief was up for the task, and he was determined to do anything he could to help her. Stewed to the bone. Whoa. Sorry. Momentary technical difficulties. Good morning, Mary. Happy Monday. Yes, it is Monday again. Here we are again. It keeps coming. Stewed to the Bone by Tyler Rhodes, 6th in the Max Campervan case files. Ex-chef and now fully dedicated van lifer Max Effort, his parents still don't understand why it was a poor choice of name, picked the perfect spot for a relaxing few days, a quiet campsite where he could unwind with his best friend Anxious the Jack Russell, sausage enthusiast and occasional existential terrier. When his parents arrived to spend a few days with him during the continuing unprecedented heat wave, he wasn't too surprised to find them towing a huge monstrosity they called a caravan. Think flamingo pink with enough chrome to blind astronauts. Even more shocking was the stewed corpse of a man inside their rental. Campfire chill instantly becomes crime scene grill. With Max's nomadic van life now undoubtedly intertwined with his new destiny of helping out the local communities, he teams up with his folks to solve the most peculiar of mysteries. And that kind of thing is not going to be easy to clean out of a camper. Just saying. Grave New World, a Jane Ladling mystery by Gina Showalter, 7th in that series. Jane Ladling cordially invites you to the world's most romantic wedding, but first there's a few items to check off her to-do list. Actually plan the festivities, find a way to pay for said festivities, avoiding finding a dead body, oops, solve a murder. As the owner of a landlocked cemetery and self-proclaimed expert amateur sleuth, Jane knows death inside and out. After receiving an invite to speak at a local writers' club, she discovers a dead body upon arrival, plus an invitation from the killer. Player one is ready. Are you? Now the game is on. With a newly elected, smoking hot sheriff who doubles as her overprotective fiancé, a gaggle of enabling best friends, and a lovingly vicious guard cat at her side, the intrepid Jane has no doubt she'll win. But as clues lead everywhere and nowhere at once, another victim is discovered and an ancient family curse rears its ugly head. Jane realizes she's caught in a battle between cat and mouse. To succeed, she'll have to lay a trap of her own. Dot, 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 dot. Oh my. A Barbarous Band of Blood Brothers. Wonky in book number 18. This comes out in May. Thank goodness. We get to say that title again. Did you have a good weekend, Mary? Murder at a Funeral, 1920s historical mystery. Kitty Worthington Mysteries, book number 9 by Magna Alexander. England, 1924. With her wedding day to CDI Robert Crawford Sinclair mere weeks away, Kitty Worthington is thrilled beyond words, but first there's a sad duty that must be performed. The reinterment of Robert's birth mother at Castle Rutledge, who is to be buried alongside her husband, the former Marquis. But on the day of the funeral, things don't go according to plan. The vicar's gone missing, the organist is drunk as a judge. And then there's the body in the sanctuary, not the one you'd expect. The village constable soon asks Robert to help, something that Kitty advises against, afraid of the emotional toil the inquiry would exact on her fiancé. But then Robert's brother becomes the main suspect, leaving them with no choice but to investigate. Goodness knows they're not lacking for suspects. The village crone caused endless strife in Chipping Bliss. As they proceed apace, shocking revelations and troubled pasts come to light. And just as they discover a vital clue, a threatening note arrives. If they don't cease their investigation, a loved one will die. May is in 2 days? How? I know, isn't it weird? The year's going by so fast, but for me, the weeks are going slow. But it is almost May Day. Mary, yes, it was. Glad I didn't do the show on Saturday. Rained all day and you didn't have protection. Then on Sunday, had 3 trees taken down. Oh no, rotten at the core, so very dangerous. Expensive weekend, but a good one. Wow. Fine. And says, aloha. Hey, Ange, how you doing? Good morning. Mary says, yes, Kim, May is lurking around the corner and will soon emerge. We will be knee deep in summer very soon. And complaining about the heat. Trial by Fury. 8th in the Lucas Rathbone mysteries. Why would someone who sees spirits commit murder? Lucas Rathbone can't understand it, but after years of helping ghosts get justice, he has no desire to add to the spooks clamoring for his help. The phantom currently demanding his attention insists her husband is innocent, and instead accuses a psychic medium of sending her into the afterlife. But the mysterious Madame Foxglove isn't the only suspect, and the young amateur sleuth swiftly discovers a slew of jealous lovers, bitter friends, and family secrets taken to the grave. Unraveling the tangled web of lies, resentment, and motives stretching back over a decade seem impossible. And that's before Lucas discovers what really happens when those who don't know what they're doing meddling with the realm of the dead. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, I kind of like that cover. Oh, that is a really unfortunate last name. And Mary says, good morning to Ange. I'm tired. Me too. I complain about the heat in the winter. Okay. Yes, we never seem to be satisfied with the weather. Too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry. And I'm not a heat humidity fan at all. Yeah. Indeed. All right. Let's do it. The Crone of Elders Ablaze. Myrtlewood Crones number 3 by Iris Beaglehole. Okay. No, stop laughing. In the world of Myrtlewood, magic isn't just a myth, it's a birthright. It's Christmas Eve, and Delia's family is finally together again. All is quiet and still, and yet can't help but feel a sense of foreboding. After all, an ancient dragon has just awakened, and stronger magic is pulsing through the veins of the Myrtlewood crones. Delia braces herself for her most enchanting adventure yet, as questions about her grandmother's mysterious death and her heritage haunt her. On top of all this, her daughter Gillian's strange behavior becomes even more unsettling, and the spirited grandchildren tumble into the mix. Every new revelation pushes the crones closer to danger as they work to unlock their deeper powers, but Delia is now more determined than ever to confront the mysteries that threaten her family and confront the past. Dive headfirst into this whirlwind of magic, betrayals, and family secrets. How does one get a name like that? I don't know. And if it's made up, why would you? The authors, yes, I don't. Okay, and now I'm not gonna know how to pronounce this one. I apologize. You can tell me. I think it's more like turquoise, but turquoise. Death and Dark Turquoise. A seaside French patisserie mystery book #1 by Kat Bellamore. Retirement isn't nearly as relaxing when people keep dying. Retired sisters Jo and Dottie Darby never expected to find themselves taking over their sister's tacky souvenir store slash bakery in the small coastal town of Starlight Ridge. But after her untimely death and the reading of the will, here they are. Were two problems with this. One, the souvenir store was in a state that would give hoarders nightmares. Two, neither Jo nor Dottie knew how to bake. It was a miracle that brought Autumn Davis into their lives, a young woman who had spent time learning to bake in Paris, France, but was now home due to an existential crisis. That That's the second time we've come across that. She was the answer to all their problems. Unfortunately, on the evening of the grand opening, a woman turns up dead on the beach, and all evidence points to Autumn and the Daquois the woman had purchased earlier that evening. Now the Darby sisters need to clear Autumn's name, both for the sake of Autumn's future and the future of their seaside French patisserie. Well, so far I am not finding anything inspirational for me. That is a good way to look at it. That's where the beagles find their prey. I'll go with the turquoise pronunciation as well. I would love a nice, delicious patisserie nearby. I would be the size of two tons, as they used to say. But what a way to go. A Wicked Good Wine, Witches of the Pacific Northwest, #8 by Elena Blackwood. Double check the date because, yep, this one came out earlier this month. With all the witchy ones, it's hard to tell if there's new ones or not. Just saying. Coffee's required. 3-4, Shock at the Door. Willow Oaks Inn Mystery #3. And this came out on April 1st. Well, dang. And we don't do those. Okay, let's try this one. They aren't cooperating with us today. We should all stay home and read. The Cat and the Cadaver, 1930s historical mystery. Lizette Darling, Golden Age mystery book #4 by Colette Clark. Comes out tomorrow. Only the cheetah knows who the killer is, and she isn't talking. Hollywood, 1936. It seems like just another day of putting out fires when one of Olympus Studios' actresses goes missing. Maisie Hart is due to make an appearance on the balcony of her home for a public appearance, but seems to have vanished. Lizette Darling is put into service to find her. What results is a madcap adventure that uncovers a puzzling crime scene, a mystery that may be worth $1 million, 2 dead bodies, and a cheetah. Oddly enough, the only innocent party appears to be the cat. Ba-dum-bum. Gnomes and Necromancy, a cozy urban fantasy witch mystery. By G. Clatworthy. What is up with these names today? 7th in Omensford series. Zombies can be murder. I think they're always murder. When a string of unnatural deaths occur around the magical town of Omensford, tech witch Fee is called in to investigate, but she didn't expect the zombies. There's a necromancer on the loose, and Fee has to find them before they kill again. Oh, and then there's the small matter of stopping some evil garden gnomes from destroying her sister's garden while navigating a deepening relationship with the handsome Dr. Death. Just another week in Omensford. That's Death to you. Murder at the Mansion. So far, we don't really have any big names that I'm aware of. Jessie Harper Paranormal Cozy Mystery by K.J. Cornwall, 3rd in that series. When a wealthy widow's life is put in danger and a mysterious amulet holds the key to the culprit, what are we, Nancy Drew? Jessie Harper and George Jenkins at the Dale Street Private Investigations Agency must use their wits and the help of Con, a talking cat, I'm out, with magical powers to unravel the mystery and save her. It's the 1930s in Liverpool, England, and Jessie Harper and George Jenkins are partners in the Dale Street Private Investigators Agency, a small but successful business that specializes in solving crimes that the police can't or won't handle, usually because of paranormal connections to the crimes. They are hired by Lady Evelyn Montague, a wealthy and eccentric widow who lives in a mansion on the outskirts of Liverpool. She claims that someone is trying to kill her and that she has received several threatening letters. Later, a guest at her mansion is murdered. With the help of Con, Jessie's feline companion, who is a talking cat with magical powers, they must unravel the mystery before the killer strikes again. Along the way, they must deal with a host of suspects, including Lady Evelyn's greedy relatives, her shady lawyer, her mysterious maid, and the eccentric friends. They will also have to face their own feelings for each other, which they have been hiding for a long time. With help from Detective Sergeant Bill Roberts of the Liverpool City Police and using their wits, Jessie and George must find out who is behind the plot and what is the secret of a mysterious amulet before it's too late. Well, that's all we have time for. Hopefully we have things that are more inspirational tomorrow. But we have to look. That's the only way we're going to know. Let me catch up here. Where is the partridge in the pear tree? Exactly. Hey, good morning, Susan. How you doing? Kim says she loves summer. Well, you are the baseball fanatic. I'm not surprised. Amal said, hello, peeps. Hello, Amal. How you doing? Talking cat. Yeah, I'm out. There's so many things I'm out about. Susan said, what are the plans for today? You know my plans. I'm working. And said, I love crafting during the summer, inside, in the air conditioning. Smart, smart lady. Kim said, sorry, I'm quiet today. My back is killing me. Oh, no, no, no. You need to rest and read. And so I'm going to work soon. Yeah, me too. I have to go pick up the mail on the way. Susan said, Kim, so sorry. Mary, I have a busy day, a massage. Oh, wow. Errands, and then a birthday dinner for a friend tonight. Oh, nice. Great way to start the week. Absolutely. And a sale. Laundry, preparing to dog sit next week. Oh, what kind of dog? And she says, oh, nose, I know about back pain. Sorry to hear it's got you. Yeah. I'm on an online class, so I will mute you soon. Sorry. That's okay. We're signing off. I got to get going here. Kim says thanks, and sorry to hear that, Kim. Feel better soon. Yeah. Hope I'll have time for a spot of reading. Indeed. I'll be back after 4 hours, so I'll probably rewatch this later. Okay. It'll be reposted. Ange, but I hope to be able to get to Thunder Horse Descendant live while I'm at work. If you've looked at the SKU list, it is jam-packed. It's going to go long today. Mary, I love your multitasking. Or am not sure what kind. Oh my gosh. And thanks. Hope to see you all soon. And thanks all. You betcha. All righty. Oops, let me put up the banner. So tomorrow we'll be looking at mysteries and thrillers. Same time, same station. I want so much. Gotcha. Okay. I don't have sprints tonight. My next sprints are tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I do them every Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday afternoons. Today there are some about midday on Lee's channel, Dark Roots Creations, and then the usual Monday sprints. Tonight it's on Sarah's channel, Bookish Knitter. So I hope you guys have a very good day. Hope to see you tomorrow. Read good books. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom, nom, nom. Have a good day and God bless. I'll repost this between 7 and 8.